Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back to work on the calendar journal, the old calendar journal, whimsical, whatever we decide to call it. So I need to put this bingo card back in here. I showed it yesterday, so that goes in there. And then these are all the pages we've done together. This is taking me forever. I'm usually about done with the journal by now, but I still have a lot of work to do, so it is going to take me a bit to get it all the way complete. But I have my plan for today at least. We're going to put this here, and you know, this page will come over like that, and we'll cover this. And then I'm going to have like a writing page here, so I'm going to cover the whole thing with this nice coral colored paper. And yeah, we're just going to cruise on and see where we get to. So how are you guys today? Sorry, hold on. I was eating almonds. And you know how they have those skins on them? For some reason, those always get me. So yeah, apologize for that. It just couldn't talk for a second there. But that is a norm for me and almonds. I'm trying to tear this as gently as possible because I have these holes in it that I punched. But of course, I needed just a little more off of there. I could have torn it off of this side, but what fun would that be? So I'm going to go like that. You're not going to see those holes, so that's not a problem. I can even just tear this a little more, because this piece will cover all of that up. And we don't want to waste a paper. So yeah, hope you guys are doing good. We're having sunshine so far today, but it is like 13 degrees. So it's a little bit deceiving, right? You look out there and you're like, oh, it's so nice. And then you go out there and, I just did my indoor walking today. No outdoor walking. Didn't feel like dealing with it. It was all foggy when I got up this morning, so I'm like, don't think so. Not for me today. So we need to say hugs and blessings to Catherine, Diane, and Lori. Thank you so much for your kind comments. Thank you for always watching. I really appreciate you guys so much. And welcome to new subscribers. Welcome back to those of you that have been with me for a short time or a long time. I appreciate all of you so much. And we had a good weekend, stayed busy, finished our bathroom fixtures that were needed repair. I am going to cover the flowers on this one because I just didn't feel like dealing with that part at the moment. And we also got some medicine cabinets so we could put all of our vitamins and all that stuff in there, prescriptions, whatever. And because we had them in the kitchen for the longest time, like Advil and all that, you know, part of that was for when the kids were small because those cabinets were up high. But obviously, and you know, it's so funny how you just keep things a certain way forever, and then you're like, why didn't we change this sooner? But anyways, so that's what we did this weekend and got that all fixed. So that is lovely to have more space in the kitchen cabinets. But yeah, so we were just busy all weekend. Daughter came over yesterday and had dinner and watched the Super Bowl. Son was working. He didn't get to, but it was lovely day. I just realized that's a little bit short over there. Oh, it's always something. I thought I had just enough. And then I just need a piece of this really up at the top because I'm going to put other paper at the bottom. But this kit is oriented, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what piece I want here. Is oriented the opposite direction than kind of what I'm using a lot of it. And so I can't cover the whole page because I want to use some of the houses on this part if the words would come out of my mouth. So we'll put that there, and then we'll put the other piece on, and it'll work out just fine. Just fine. It's kind of what you got to do. Sometimes you got to piece it together. Yeah, I didn't think the sun was even going to come out today, so I'm very happy to see it shining away out there. We still have snow, so that will help a little. I don't know if it's going to get warm enough, though, to help much, but it still helps a little bit. At least it makes your brain happy. And yeah, other than that, it's not much happening. I need to change my glue page, can you tell? When the whole thing's just grabbing everything, it's a problem. I really like these extra pages I put in these kits, though, because they can kind of, you know, go any direction, which is fun. It's just the house pages, obviously. Unless you want upside down or sideways houses, it doesn't work as well. So what are you guys up to? Anything fun? Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? It was, I mean, I don't really, I don't want to be rude and say care, but I just, it's not really my thing. I mean, I'll watch. I don't mind, like, hanging out with my husband and watching, but it's not like something that I'm, you know, really hoping a team wins or whatever. I don't really, not my thing. But it was fun hanging out with my daughter, and we had chili and all that stuff, so it was fun. But I wasn't really rooting for anyone in particular. So I was fine with the outcome. I'm going to just sort of tear this so that it doesn't look so square at the top. And then we'll tear this side a little. The houses are just so happy. Happy, happy. I don't know how I managed to get that one over so far. That was weird. And this one is not going to be. How did I do that? I think we'll put another something over here. Oh, you know, these little sideways pages like that, I tend to kind of make a mess of. I don't know why, but I'm good at that. So I think I'll just take another little piece of this and go across there. Maybe we'll just have the dots, the dot section. And that way that will cover that nicely. And just gonna tear that off and tear this a little more straight. And we still need that corner off. It's kind of like doing mosaics, or I don't know, something like that. You got to just keep fiddling until you get the paper to fit right. Oh, and I just realized I'm very close, huh? Apologize. I know that's not fun when you do that in the middle of a video. I thought I had it a little bit better, but yeah, I was glad to get that project done in our bathroom. That is for sure. It's always something. You guys told me some of your stories of crazy bathroom plumbing projects. My friend Nan down in Florida is also was doing basically the same thing this weekend. It's like, I'm sorry. It's just a lot. So, yeah. We were commiserating on that. Oh. Y'all, I need to stop being lazy and do this right, because I'm just making a mess, honestly. Just making a mess. We'll put something over that piece, and that will be fine. It's definitely a collage now. And not in a good way, maybe. I'm doing it the lazy way because the book's sitting here. But it just goes to show all this stuff can be fixed, messed with, whatever, until you get it the way you like it, which is the good news, right? So we'll put this like so. It's very quiet here today, I have to say. My husband is out running errands, and so it's just very quiet because he's usually listening to, I don't know, a podcast or something. And I've kind of gotten used to him being around. So it seems a little odd for it to be so quiet. It's funny how you can get used to that in a very short period of time. It took a while to get used to him being here. Now it's the opposite. It really is nice though, because there were just things, you know how it goes. You just put things off, whatever, that need to get fixed, or you know, you could make better in your house or whatever. And so it's been just lovely getting some of that stuff done that needed done. Because there's always something in a house, it seems like, that needs fixed or worked on or whatever. Okay, any little bits I'll just trim, because I'm going to make you crazy and me crazy. So thank you for all your kind comments lately. You guys are so lovely. I mean, just the sweetest. And I really appreciate you very much. And I do read my comments, and I do comment back. So if you know, maybe haven't left one before, I would love it if you did. I have gotten some new people say that they, you know, are either new or they've watched and are just commenting now or whatnot. And I really appreciate that a lot. See, I think that's cute, even though it is kind of all patchworky. So I'll glue that one down. And we'll just glue down this side and across the bottom. So this really isn't much different at all than doing an altered book. I think the other style of calendar, you can do a little bit more, or It might look a little different. This is still obviously going to look like a planner type book, obviously. So, but Nancy is doing just a cool job with hers, like I've said. So make sure you check that out, and also check out Mitzi's done one too, and hers is a little bit more like mine, more like a planner style, but that's also super cool. She used some of my grungy papers, and that turned out really neat. It's fun to see them again. So that's that one. And in that one, I'm going to put, my hubby just got back. I'm going to put that fun little tag we made. And then this, we're going to just glue down entirely. I'm probably going to pause in just a second to let him know, so he doesn't come in being loud. Well, he'll come in being loud, but but that's okay. It's great having somebody to run errands too. It's fantastic. Because some days I just can't get to all the things. I did that mostly because I just wanted the torn edge, but you could really easily just trim it to the size that you need, right? But I'm just tearing it all the way I want it. Now I'm trying to decide. Oh, this one I turn it into a big pocket. So that one's already glued, but now I need to decide, do I want that? I'm not in love with these because they're plasticky, so they're shiny, but I might leave it just so it's a little easier to like get into the pocket, because if you have to, you can grab a hold of that. So maybe I will leave that the way it is. I think I'm going to tear this off. Use another one and let that one dry. Just because I kind of need the whole space here. I somehow had 2 glue sticks on the go. And I use Scotch Create, or it's not Scotch Create, I keep saying that, Scotch Permanent Glue Stick, because it used to be Scotch Create. Scotch Permanent Glue Stick, if you're wondering. But glue is a personal thing. You got to just find the one you like, because, you know, everybody seems to like a different one. So definitely try and find the one you like. This one's by far my favorite. I have the least problem with things like falling off after the fact with this one, so I like it a lot. And I like the coverage and everything of this glue. But in different climates, it's different. So that's also another factor that you have to be aware of. Because I know some people feel it's too like squishy, and I think that's like a humidity sort of a thing. It's very dry here, so the drier glues just are dry before you even, you know, get them all rolled out, basically. Got a bubble right there, and I don't want a bubble. And I am hanging over on this side more. Okay, so I'm going to tear this just a bit. Try, at least. I don't know what I want to do yet with that tab. It's always at a weird angle. Okay. Okay, so then on this page, we're going to play with Joey Card Maker just came out with his make and take for this month. And it's all cute, doodly dogs. And there's, you know, doodle cats, journal cards. There's words, there's tickets, more dogs with words. You can see I've been cutting. And then there's also cats and dogs that you can doodle on yourself to make them all colorful and fun. And there are paw pads, or, you know, little feet marks in blue and brown to put on these. Because what is meant to happen is you fold these up, like you back this with the paw print, fold these up and make pockets, and then fold the book in half to make a booklet. Well, I've cut off the little fold up pocket because I think this one I'm going to just turn into like a notebook, basically, just for writing. That's all. But then you fill these pockets up when you fold this up with all the goodies. And I'll let you pop over to Joey's channel and watch that. But I will leave the link in the description box below to his channel and his Ko-fi site where you can get this because it's a freebie. So, but it just went so perfectly with this that I was like, I gotta do that because we need some cats and dogs with our houses and funny people and all that, right? So what I'm going to do, and you can see my printer is up to its normal schemes. There's lines on that bottom part, but we're going to cut that off, so I'm not worried about it. But these are super cute little booklets, and I will, like I said, leave Joey's YouTube channel because he goes step by step through making the whole thing, so I won't be doing that. I'm using it in a different way, but definitely pop over there and check out his take on these. And I think quite a few people are using them, so you might see them other places. But this one I'm going to turn into like a tuck pocket over here, and I wanted to decorate it a little bit different, and then I'm going to turn this into the tag that'll go in here. Then you can take it out. You can still write quite a bit on this page, write on this, and then you'll be able to write on all the other little goodies that I put inside. So I'm going to cut this so that it's, you kind of know it's a tuck that way if you cut just the one corner. These were super fun, and they're so perfect. I mean, the colors and everything is just like, it looks like you made it for me, Joey. Love Joey. He's the sweetest. And then I'm going to use the belly band rather than on the inside. I'm going to use the belly band on the outside here, and I'm going to use this cat. I did cut off the border that was around the cat because I'm going to put the cat like this to make a tuck that stops at the bottom, so whatever you put in it doesn't fall all the way out of the card. But I think I want this down a little bit more, and the cat down to the bottom. So the cat I will only glue across the bottom and onto the little belly band. So I think I'll do that first so that I don't mess it up here, hopefully. That is the hope. It's very sticky. We want it kind of centered as much as we possibly can, right? Which that is not. And not crooked would also be fantastic. Okay. So that's really just going to be, you know, a little tuck. Just a different way you could use it. Oops. Because they're adorable images, so it's fun to find all kinds of ways to use them. Okay, so that is just going to get glue on these edges. and the bottom. Like so. And if it's not completely centered, it will survive. Okay. And then we're going to take this dog, which I also trimmed some of the outside off because I wanted it to fit into there easily without catching, and I rounded the corners. But this is another great writing piece, all nice and clear on the back. So that one will go there. This one's going to get glued on. And then I thought I would also tuck one of these little tickets because they're cute in there. And that could also be written on. So that's going to go in there. This will get glue. What did I do with my glue? Do you go? Oh, losing it. Down this side. It was hiding behind my paper towel. And this bottom, and that will go on there. Just as a corner tuck, just to decorate the page up a little bit. Could have done the other corner too, but this felt like it needed to be in this corner. I don't know why. And then this, I'm going to cut into a tag. I'm actually going to back this one. So cute. These are just perfect for this. So perfect. What was that? Oh, that's one of the cats with the border. So that's what this cat had a border around it too. But I wanted it just a tiny bit smaller than what it was with the border. So, and then this one will go back behind here. And the colors are like spot on. So that also is fun. Maybe I could use... This would have the lines going the wrong way, but the color is exact same. We'll put something else up there instead. And it will work lovely. So what am I going to put up top? Oh, I could put some paws. Of course. What else? We got paws. And then I'll clip that. Let's just tear the top. So I'm going to try to get my act together to do the cover for tomorrow's video. And then we're going to evaluate how many pages we want. I'll try to get some of them covered today. Just did not have time this weekend with tearing the kitchen, or not kitchen, bathroom apart and all that jazz. Okay. So yeah, definitely make sure you check out Joey's channel and his Ko-fi, because he does have fantastic freebies that he does on Ko-fi. And then he also has a wonderful Etsy shop, which is got great digitals. He's in Australia, so we don't get a lot of his actual creations, but as far as, you know, like buying them, shipping is just so insane. I can't believe what they charge for shipping. To Australia and here from there. Okay, so that is going to go in there. I kind of feel like he needs a little word or something would be fun. Puptastic. Maybe I'll do Positively Perfect simply because that is for all of them. Where are my other scissors? I need these. It'll go a lot faster. Those little ones have a bit of a curve in the blade, which is awesome if you're fussy cutting, but not always great when you're straight cutting. Yeah, he's got the TV downstairs gone. Sorry if you can hear that. Positively Perfect. I think I'm going to split it. And then I'm going to cut the sides to match. So cute. Do we want any kind of little bit of something under that? I kind of feel like it's fine, but let's see. I think I'm just going to let them be how they are. And I'll stitch around that and add a piece of fabric like I've done for the other tags and things. Super fun, Joey. Thank you for the freebie. That was so perfect timing on that one. And so cute. I mean, it's just the colors, you guys. You won't believe if you go get this and you have this kit. You're going to not believe how perfect it is. It is positively perfect. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I know I didn't get a ton done, but it's already been 33 minutes, if you can believe it. So I'm just going to keep trucking away at this and try to get some more pages covered. And we're going to have to make a big something to go in there. And then I need to evaluate because it is starting to get... And then we don't have a ton of pages, but there's just a lot of things happening. And I don't want it to get so gator-mouthed. And I need to do something on here. So that'll be our next one, is probably the cover. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.